Hey team, System Shock 25th Anniversary remaster was just released by Night Dive, so I know what I'm doing today. We're gonna play on hard.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Marie Delacroix of the UNN Van Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Okay.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN Recruitment Facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts. Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment center. Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the Basic Training Center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the Advanced Training area.
I'm gonna do this. I played the
Pick up some
OG.
basic skills you'll need to get by in the service. And welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now let's try it out. Currently, you should be able to look around freely. That means you're in shoot mode. Now, press the switch mode button. This puts you in use mode, where you can access your inventory and interact with items in the world. You can also access various MFDs, or multifunction display screens, from within use mode. Open up your character MFD by selecting the body icon located at the bottom of your screen, or by cycling to it within use mode. The character MFD displays your strengths and abilities pertaining to different skills. When you're ready to continue, press the switch mode button to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between use and shoot modes until you get the hang of it.
It's
You'll
it's
be doing this frequently.
it's
Now
the
follow the
tab
red
key.
path along the ground to the next To pick up an item, first highlight it by centering it in your view. A highlighted item will display brackets around it, showing you that it can be picked up. You can then press the interact button to pick it up, which will automatically place it into your inventory. Open your inventory again by pressing the Switch Mode button. You can organize items in your inventory by grabbing and moving them within the grid. To drop an item, highlight the item and choose Drop from the Actions menu.
Now, notice, I have not played, I have played System Shock 1. I've not played it on this channel. Interesting though, we get, I want to say much less space. Inventory space. Alright.
To interact with objects like buttons and
Yep.
computers,
You
highlight them
you
by
right-click
centering
it.
them in your view and pressing the Interact button. Similar to items, all usable objects will be highlighted with brackets around them. Go ahead and activate the lift by interacting with the button on the pillar. If you can still see, the item you see
Oops.
here is a med hypo. Pick it up, then open your inventory by pressing the Switch Mode button. Now try pressing the Use button on the med hypo to restore some of your missing hit points. Your hit points are represented by the top bar in the lower left corner of your screen.
The green bar.
Any items in your inventory can be used by pressing the Use button. See the crate in front of you? You can search crates and other similar containers for items by highlighting it and pressing the Interact button. This will display a small container window revealing what is inside of it. To take an item from the container, highlight it and press the Take button. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the Switch Mode button. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your Personal Digital Assistant, or PDA. This device
I'm going to check something, team. I want to make sure the audio is good for this.
stores audio logs, emails,
Okay,
and
it
other
looks good.
useful information. You can open the PDA by selecting the disk icon located at the bottom of your screen or by cycling to it within use mode. Now try picking up the audio log item in front of you. The message currently visible on your screen is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can listen to the most recent log you picked up by pressing the Play Media button. Conveniently, your PDA now contains that audio log, which can be replayed at any time in the Logs section. You're also able to reread any email received in the Email section. Similarly, as you complete objectives and discover crucial items, the Notes section will populate with mission data.
Oh, that's interesting. This is Deck 1 engineering. It's not like they didn't call it like recruitment center or
Now it's
something.
time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the jump button.
Yep. Space.
Some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding down the jump button.
You hold
Mantling lets you
space.
pull yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try.
It's a very useful skill. You will also take fall damage, so, and you can't sprint. You also have to get the jumps right. Yeah, ladders
Climb
are
a ladder,
just
simply walk into it and look upward. You'll
boom.
automatically start climbing the ladder.
All right.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish. If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the Cyberlink booth of your choice to train in that area. When you've finished training in the 3 areas, proceed directly to the recruitment center to choose and start your military career.
So I'm gonna go. So this episode, I'm gonna go through all the trainings, and then I'm gonna do all the. Well, I'll get to it. Like you pick what branch, then you pick like your starting stats. But let's go through the trainings. I'm probably not doing psionics first. Honestly, I'm partial to doing the Navy, the technical.
Inside, you will learn. We've provided you with a virtual interface. The bottom bar in the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points represent your current ability to use psi powers. Psi hypos will replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and
Yep.
watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station. This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up and go into use mode. You can either drag the PSI-amp to the weapon's equip slot, or press equip from the actions menu. Firing the PSI-amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Psi disciplines can be switched by pressing the cycle powers button, or from within use mode. Later, pressing the weapon setting button will allow you to select
Trying to see if I can guess the
psi
key.
disciplines from higher tiers.
Oh, whatever.
You can also choose psi disciplines and tiers in the psi section of your MFD. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot, and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding the fire button can augment the power, but holding it for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Pretty simple, right? And then telekinesis. Telekinesis is pretty cool. See, look, you pull things to you. I mean, there's nothing. I guess there's nothing really, if I remember right, stopping me from learning psi stuff. It's been a while since I played 2. Whoops. I played a lot of 1. I really should sit down and record that because I like that one. Okay.
Mastery of the
So we did
mind is a
this.
slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Yeah, we're going to.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy. Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks. But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth. The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen.
Down here.
Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by interacting with it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Select the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Select the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Selecting a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on, or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by selecting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
So pretty much never hit these nodes. Like it's just cheaper just to reset it.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, interact with it, then select the item you wish to purchase. If you have the correct amount of nanites for the item, it will drop into the slot below.
Value wrap.
Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Hi there.
Now you can also hack it. Let's do that.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
You get different things. Also slightly cheaper, I want to say.
This is a security camera.
Hey, camera.
If a camera spots you, it will raise an alarm and summon security
Oh, we
forces
can't
to
see
your
me through
location.
here.
You
Okay.
can either wait out the alarm, or access the nearest security computer to stop the alarm immediately. You can also hack security computers to temporarily disable all cameras and turrets in the area. To hack a security computer, interact with it. Then select the hack button.
Security system.
Hacking is not this easy. This is obviously the tutorial. That's it. So pretty much. Well, I'll talk in a minute.
You've learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
So pretty much, yeah, like modifying weapons, repairing, and I always do technical, and then I get just because I like the utility of hacking and all that, and then I slowly morph myself into Marines from technical. So like it's a slower start,
If
but
you want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about
I
joining
like
the
it.
Marines, come on in. We're looking for a few good men. Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon by either dragging it into your weapon equip slot on the right side of your inventory, or by selecting equip from the actions menu. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the reload button. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing the fire button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Oh, I just noticed it didn't show the animation for that. Wait, what happens if I completely empty?
Ammunition drained.
Oh, okay.
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be
The
used.
laser
Pick
pistol.
up the laser pistol. Now, use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Oh yeah, also pistols, obviously you can modify it. They'll do slightly more damage, that's why I like doing technical. But they also have, let me just go back and show it. They have different fire types, so this is just 3-shot burst, right? Pretty cool. And then of course we got laser pistols. You played System Shock 1, you know, recharger, boom. And oh, let's set it to normal mode. This is normal mode. I mean, it's free damage, team. It's free damage. You should always take the free damage. Here's overcharge. Right. But like look how much it does. Compared to regular. Hot take. I prefer overcharge. It works. It's gonna be a hot minute before we get one of these. I know if you choose Marines, you can start with one. If not, you don't get it right
Weapons
away.
are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your
I
firearm
want to say
is
this
in.
one's.
Green is good, red
Yeah.
is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
Oh, that's right. Maintenance is. I want to say it's still a skill. Yeah, it is. That's right. But it improves higher maintenance skill. You improve how much a single maintenance thing will do. Also, the charge of powered items. There's more than just laser pistols, right? So, and of course, if a weapon is low, like its maintenance is low, it can jam, which is a pain. Right?
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist. They might just come in handy.
Can I just leave? No. Alright.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you
Oh, they
enlist in
redid
one of
the
three
logos a little
branches of the
bit.
military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
See, now I'm really thinking, do I want to do OSA? Like, I almost never do psi powers. My first playthrough. I guess it's between Navy and Marines, and I'm thinking, I mean, early laser pistol, save ammo. But Navy, early hacking, right? More items. Um, there is a thing you can get in the game that allows you to destroy items for nanites. I'm sorry, team. I'm thinking pretty hard. Screw it. We're doing Navy. Yeah, we're doing Navy. It's just a laser pistol. Like, I'll get one. We're still not done. We got to go through a bunch of things. Now we're on a space station. Look at that. Look at Earth. Look at Earth. Man, they just dropped me off. They're like, get out. Bye, little ship.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at Basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna listen to them, and then oh wait, well it doesn't matter. I guess next when I do another playthrough, I'm gonna have to listen to them because it'll be a different class, but that's fine. We're gonna listen to all of them. This is how you pick your stats.
The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle. The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment. The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
So pretty much everything gives 1 strength, and we have a choice between hack, repair, and modify. Honestly, I'm gonna do hack first.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data.
We get a very loud cutscene where you can't hear what I'm saying. That's okay. Your tour duty aboard the UNN Lucille is concluded. You spent a productive year. Captain Mayer was pleased with your work, especially with the initiative you showed in physical training. A friendly instant showed you some backdoors into the ship's primary data loop, and you spent your time off pumping good old-fashioned iron. You've gained +1 hack and +1 strength. Now we're at year 2 in the Navy. Let's back this way. Oh, okay. They just start me over here. All right. That's nice of them.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here. The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and maintain the arms on board the ship. The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser.
What is cyber? Hang on, I gotta look up what is cyber affinity again. Bear with me. System shock to cyber Affinity. Oh, reduces the difficulty. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to do that. Your tour duty aboard the UNN Carfax is concluded. It was a good year for you, but not a great one for the Carfax. After taking a surprise hit from a small meteorite that separated from the larger mass, the Carfax was forced to limp home with 123 casualties, including the chief navigation officer. You stepped in and filled his shoes, and by the end of the year you became quite skilled with the Neuro-Nav interface. You gained +2. Alright, year 3. This is a cutscene. Look. Or this is a little Easter egg because most people just run by it. He's doing the Macarena. Alright.
The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit will more than suffice. The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate. The Navy's Marie Curie research facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta. To lift the quarantine, we must determine how the virus pierced the city's micronanite shielding.
So you may be sitting there going, oh. I did not know. I don't know if they have these. Where it says each thing before. Okay, fair. Well, I was going to explain each skill, but we can look at them. I mean, agility is, movement speed, reduces falling damage, weapon kickback. But like, I kind of view this more as an RPG than a shooter. Like, weapon kickback in this game was never a challenge. Reduced fall damage is kind of useful. Movement speed's good too if you're using like melee. Endurance, maximum hit points and resistance to radiation and toxins. Yes, if you play System Shock 1, you know all about radiation damage and toxin damage and is back. Research is the new thing, which I don't think I'm going to get at the start. Honestly, I might get endurance. Because I can't use research at the start, but then by the time I get to it, I'll have enough points to buy a skill in research anyway. And you may be sitting there going, why did I not get standard weapons? Because that's like the first thing I'm going to get, I'm just dumping everything into Cyber Affinity. So I have hacking right off the bat. And that'll allow me to turn off cameras and stuff, but it'll also allow me to open up some areas. Honestly, I guess I could see. I guess if I get agility, I can just kind of get it, call it a day. Endurance, though, maximum hit points. The Navy and the OSI guy has less hit points than the Marine, I want to say. And yeah, we're gonna do endurance.
The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter.
Your tour of duty at the Io Survival Training Facility is concluded. You managed to survive your year there, barely. The encounter with a descendant of a Citadel Station gorilla tiger mutant put you in the sickbay for a month. Oh, Citadel Station was from System Shock 1. You learn to respect the wonders of biogenetics and have trained your body to be in excellent physical condition. Pretty much I spent a year getting swole. And for my final year, I got assigned to the Rickenbacker to go on that thing.
You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Uh-oh.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Okay.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
That's... Oh shit. Alright. We got this. You know what? I'll get through this little section, then I'll call it. So, we got a melee weapon. It's just a wrench. There's blood on it.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the glow vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
So this information about your cyber interface, I'm not going to read every little thing like that. It's more tutorial. It's in case you skipped the tutorial. So we have a log. I want to say the code's 0451 or 451.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Jesus Christ. Alright, we press C to crouch. There's not explicitly stealth in this game. I should point that out. Alright, we drop down. We got another wrench.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum... Good. You've managed to get out before the whole
you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, one for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
I want to say there's something up here, if I remember right. I remember just a lot of bits and pieces about this game. Right? Alright. So we got 8. I'll do, you know what, I'll explore this. Bear with me. We got a log.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer.
Hypo.
I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
We got a door we can hack, which yours truly is going to hack. Oh. I want to say, yeah, you need a fair bit. Okay, so I do start at standard 1. That's right. There are requirements. Okay, yeah, that's right. I can learn psi powers. I just don't know them to start. There are requirements for things like even armor has. All armor and some weapons have a strength requirement. There is armor in the game too. So we don't know the code. We're going to hack it. It's going to cost 3 per. Sometimes you don't get it right away. Yeah. Got it that time. Speed booster, an implant, a speed booster. Cool. So this is something a little new. Oh, can I not view what this does? Yes, I can. So it increases strength by 1, burns 1% of its charge every 10 seconds. It is an implant. You can recharge it, if I remember right. We also have a speed booster. Gives you 20 seconds of double speed. Pretty much if I'm panicking and running away, I'm going to hold off on hitting any of those yet. I'm going to clear. I know there's no enemies in this area, so we're going to do some exploring. We got a medical hypo. Yeah. I want to say there's a pistol around here. We got a science sector access card. We got more nanites. Whoops. Oh. We picked up a mug. Yep, there is garbage you can pick up, which you can then turn into things.
Can somebody let me out?
Oh wait.
I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Pick up those nanites, because nanites. There's a Psyamp. We don't necessarily need to keep it, right? I don't know if I can make that jump. I'm going to try saving it. I'm just going to name this my initials and then LP. Hang on. I don't like to do the loading stuff, but when I get such an obvious fail, I like to. Okay, you can make that jump, team. You can make that jump. And I have bullets now. Got them bullets. Let's see, is there anything I actually want to level right now? Because nothing's preventing me from coming back. Modify might be useful. Maintenance. Oh. Weapons, I don't need to worry about energy. Heavy is heavy weapons. I know I can be a jackass sometimes. It's like the grenade launcher. There's nothing in Psi I want to get right now. Okay. We can come back here because I know I'm going to get more. And I know I'm going to get a pistol. And I could care what, like, I kind of rocked the wrench at the start. I'm just double checking I didn't miss anything. This game can be hard. That's the door to go forward. I'm going to save it, and that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Next episode, we're going to continue. All right, peace.